In today's video, we will be examining the alarming retirement crisis facing Canadians, with new data showing that 20% have no specific retirement savings strategy whatsoever. Over the years, helping Canadians plan for retirement, we have discovered that because of current pressures, economic pressures, most people are focusing on their current expenses over future retirement needs and retirement savings and future financial security. That is exactly why we're making this video today, to show you how these concerning trends are affecting most Canadians and why you can position yourself differently than the struggling majority. And also how to create a retirement planning strategy and retirement saving strategy that works even in today's challenging environment. Let's get right to it. A recent 2024 survey has found that only 39% of Canadians have contributed to their RSP last year, which is a 10% decline from 2023. And on top of that, only 15% of Canadians actually has made maximum contributions. They have maximized their contribution limit for 2024, which is a 6% decline from 2023. And when it comes to younger generations, the statistics are even worse. Only 10% of Generation Z and only 15% of the millennia have made any contributions to RSPs in 2024. Why is this important? Well, it's important because while you're working, you're getting your paycheck on a regular basis, bi-weekly or twice a month or whatever it might be. Once you retire, your paycheck will stop and it'll be replaced by something what we call retirement paycheck. And this retirement paycheck consists of several pillars. And government benefits, CPP and OAS, are only one of the pillars. If you are relying on CPP and OAS for your retirement funding, your retirement lifestyle will not be very comfortable, unfortunately. So understanding these alarming trends is crucial, but what's even more important is recognizing how you can position yourself differently than the struggling majority of Canadians. An alarming number of Canadians have no retirement plan whatsoever, and or no financial plan whatsoever either. And why is that? I think one of the reasons is that personal finance as a whole is being overlooked, and personal finance is not being taught at any level, whether it's high school, college, or university. And even though it's one of the most important things in life, after your health and your family, it is money, personal finance is just being overlooked. Also, what we have found is that Canadians that do have a retirement plan, have a much higher success in retirement and much more comfortable lifestyle in retirement. And this is, you could have a plan on your own. You could have a self-direct, or you could work, if you're not comfortable, you could work with a professional, CFP, certified financial professional, and that person could help you draft a plan for you. Even more so, Canadians with comprehensive or holistic plans, and a holistic plan will not only address retirement, but also tax planning, cash flow management, estate planning. Canadians with holistic plans report even higher rates of success and higher net worth than the struggling majority. Now that we understand how you can position yourself differently than most Canadians, click on the link below and fill out a quick questionnaire, and you will receive the personalized video after you complete it with actionable advice how to optimize your retirement plan. The vast majority of Canadians would want to maintain their lifestyle into retirement. And actually, most Canadians would like to increase their retirement spending, especially early in retirement while you will be traveling. When you get to your late 70s and early 80s, you might slow down a little bit, but your travel expenses will be replaced by medical expenses. So most Canadians want to maintain their lifestyle or possibly increase spending in retirement. Now, the other thing we have to keep in mind is that retirement is not what it used to be 20, 30, 40 years ago. When people retired 40 years ago, they would stay retired maybe for 10, 15 years, and then they would pass on. Because of increased longevity, retirement now is 30 to 40-year vacation. And now we also have to worry about inflation and how cost increases and adjustments will affect your retirement. As a matter of fact, 84% of Canadians worry about inflation and its impact on their retirement. Now that we have seen how different generations face unique retirement planning challenges, let's look at how we can create a retirement strategy that works for your specific situation. Step number one is to determine what is your burn rate. How much do you need on a monthly or annual basis in order to cover your expenses? Canada has become an expensive place because of inflation, housing costs, everything costs have gone through the roof. Yet very few Canadians actually know how much they're spending on a monthly basis. So determine what your burn rate is today, and then how much will you need in retirement in order to be comfortable. Step number two would be to find out what retirement income sources will be available to you once you retire. And as I said earlier in the video, every Canadian will have access to CPP OAS, government benefits, Canada Pension Plan, and old age security. But that is only one pillar of the Canadian retirement system, and generally not enough to fund your retirement. If you are one of the lucky ones and you are a member of a private pension plan, that's the second pillar. If you are not, well, the rest of your retirement will be self-funded, RSPs, TFSAs, non-registered investments, and real estate. Step number three would be to have a plan, right? Now, you will know how much will be available to you via government benefits or private pension, and what is the gap between how much will be available to you and what you need in order to be comfortable. That is why you need to have a plan. You need to draft a plan. And step number four would be to revisit this plan on a regular basis to make sure you are actually on track to achieve your retirement goals. If you are not comfortable drafting a plan or reviewing a plan and making sure you're on track, you need to see, I recommend you would see a certified financial planner or certified financial professional in your area. But you could also, as I said earlier, do it on your own if you are comfortable. Now that we understand the retirement challenging facing most Canadians, we can see why a deliberate retirement planning strategy puts you into a completely different position than the struggling majority. If you are looking for more help with retiring in Canada, fill out our complimentary questionnaire by clicking the link below. Once you complete it, we'll send over a free video to help you discover exactly how to implement these strategies and create a retirement plan that works for your specific situation. See you in the next video.